Oh, hi there. Didn't see you come in. Welcome to ancient Egypt, home of pharaohs, pyramids, and, as you're about to find out, an epic showdown between pride and frogs. Imagine waking up one morning, stretching out of bed, and splat. You step on something slimy. You look down, and it's a frog. Not just one, dozens. Now imagine it's not just your house. Oh no, it's your whole city. Welcome to Egypt, the day frogs took over. Spoiler alert, Pharaoh should have listened to Moses, but hey, what's a plague without a little drama? Pharaoh was having a bad week. Moses had already turned the Nile into a bloodbath, literally, and Pharaoh still refused to let the Israelites go. Cue God dialing up the plague playlist to track 2. Frogs. Moses marches up to Pharaoh with that "I've got news" face. He says,
"Let my people go, or it's Frogtopia time."
Pharaoh rolls his eyes and waves him off. Bold move, Pharaoh, bold move. Suddenly, frogs are popping out of everywhere. The Nile, full of them. Streets, hopping, kitchens, Ribbit Central. Egyptians are waking up to frogs in their slippers. You want cereal? Surprise, frogs in the bowl. Even Pharaoh isn't safe. He's sitting down for breakfast, lifting the lid on his fancy silver platter. Boom, frog. You can almost hear his royal chefs scrambling in the background, saying,
"It's happening again!"
By night, the frogs put on a concert. Imagine millions of little green DJs croaking in perfect disharmony. Sleep? Forget it. Egyptians are slapping pillows over their ears like it's the end of days. By day 2, Pharaoh is done pretending he's fine. He calls Moses back, probably holding a frog by the leg like,
"Please just take them away. I'll consider your, proposal."
You tell me when, and I'll talk to God. Frog's gone, but you gotta let my people go.
Pharaoh nods. Tomorrow, he says. Tomorrow? Really? Not right now? Okay, buddy, it's your plague. The next day, Moses prays and poof, the frogs are gone. Well, sort of. They're dead. Everywhere. Piles of frogs. Streets, homes, Pharaoh's palace. It's a frog graveyard. The smell? Let's just say Egyptian perfume sales skyrocketed. You think a garbage truck on a hot summer day is bad? Try millions of decomposing frogs. Yikes. With the frogs gone, Pharaoh gets that smug look again. He tells Moses,
"You know what? I changed my mind. No deal."
Oh, Pharaoh, you won't be happy until there's a plague of locusts. Even Pharaoh's advisors are over it. One guy whispers,
Maybe we should just let them go.
Pharaoh glares. The Egyptians, meanwhile, are traumatized. Kids are like,
"Mom, there's a frog in my soup."
and moms are like,
"Don't talk about the frogs. We're never talking about the frogs again."
people start telling frog stories to cope.
Remember the time a frog landed in Uncle Zeke's stew, and he still ate it?
Laughter through tears, folks. That's healing. Moses, meanwhile, is back in a conference with God, totally snitching on Pharaoh. God goes down his plague list. The plagues are just beginning, and that's how Egypt learned the hard way. Don't mess with God and don't underestimate frogs. They may be tiny, but boy, do they leave an impression or a smell. So, next time you hear a frog croak, remember, it could be worse. It could be millions of them in your shoes. While we jazzed it up a little, the stories from the Bible are no joke. For the original, refer to your nearest Bible. It's a great book.